Welcome back to a brand new PTCG live video. Today I'll be showcasing Banette EX with the new post rotation as well as with the newly released set temporal horses. So that being said, let's get into the deck list. Let's see which cards we'll be running. So we do run the 3 copies of Banette EX, and what's great about it is the Everlasting Darkness. For 1 psychic energy we do 30 damage, and your opponent won't be able to use any item cards during their next turn. So we can basically item lock them for the entire game with Banette EX. We do have also Poltergeist as our second attack. It's pretty good for the late game where we can take the last 2 prizes with Poltergeist, since we will be doing 60 damage for every trainer card that we find in your opponent's hand. So towards the late game, it's pretty likely your opponent has built up a huge hand and will be able to find quite a few trainer cards. We also will combine Banette with Aerodactyl VSTAR. With Ancient Star, we can basically ability lock your opponent. Their Pokemon V-Stars and Vs won't be able to use their abilities, so that will be stuff like the Arceus V-Star and Lugia V-Star will be completely shut down as long as we have Aerodactyl V-Star in play. We also do have Poison support for this deck, so we do run Clodsire EX, as well as we do have Radiant Sneasler. For our Radiant, we'll bump up our Poison damage by 20. Moving on to the trainer cards, we do run 1 copy of Heavy Ball. If one of our basic Pokemon get prized, we can swap it out with Heavy Ball. We do have 4 copies of Switch. Just in case we do set up with Aerodactyl first, we definitely want to be able to switch it out to a Shuppet or a Banette. We do run the new Stadium card, Perilous Jungle, which will bump up our poison damage by another 20 damage. So everything combined together, we will be able to do 50 poison damage in between turns to a non-dark type Pokemon. We also do have Arven for our supporter cards. We do have the 2 copies of Boss's Orders, which is pretty standard. We have 2 copies of the Colress Experiment for draw support. And we do run 3 copies of Salvatore, which also did come out newly with Temporal Forces. It's very important that we do find this card on our second turn going first, so that it will allow us to evolve our Shuppet to Banette on our first turn and item lock our opponent immediately with this trainer card. We also do run 1 copy of the Forest Seal Stone, where we can search out for any card and put it into our hand. It is pretty useful in case we don't need the Aerodactyl V-Star power. We can use the Forest Seal Stone instead. And we do have the Hero's Cape as our Ace Spec card. It will give our Pokemon an additional 100 HP. We do have 1 copy of Rescue Board, the 2 copies of Luminous Energy, and lastly just 6 basic Psychic Energies. So those are all of the cards in this deck that I want to talk about, and let us see how it'll do in the matches. Nice, we win it. Let's go second. This is a pretty perfect hand, but also I'm just pretty amazed, like, we drew 4 energies on our opening hand. Looks like there's gonna be Chien-Pao also, so let's see. I feel like we have a decent matchup for Chien-Pao, just because it needs to get the Back's Caliber down. The Earthen Vessel for 2 energies. Trying to get Greninja, there it is. Wow, they get rid of Super Rod. They get the Frigibax. So this is a pretty ideal. We're gonna get that turn 1 item lock. The Aerodactyl is pretty useless for this matchup. Kind of curious what's prized. None of the Pokemon got prized. So on the trainer cards I guess got prized. Let's use Trekking Shoes. No, we'll skip Heavy Ball. Rescue Board. see the Greninja. Use a Shivery Chill. Interesting, they just pass. Squawkabilly. I think let's go for the Poltergeist here. Wow, that's Cypher Maniac. Energy Retrieval. I didn't even get to look at all the cards, but a ton of trainer cards. That's Switch and Nest Ball. They go into Greninja. So they definitely do get the Max Caliber down. They use Cypher Maniac, Code Breaking. I'm guessing they'll put a Chien-Pao and something else on top. So what is that? 3 energies and discard. All depends on how many. Okay, I don't find any in their deck. So they're doing 240. Pretty sure 240. No, 180. They Buddy PAF in. So it looks like no, let's get another Shuppet. Let's try the Grabber. Nice. Get rid of their B-Bro. The odds of that were pretty slim that they had B-Bro in their hand. They only had 2 cards. They use Aerodactyl. They got what, 4, 5, 6 energies and discard. I guess Pure Energy Retrieval. Ultra Ball. What did they get last turn? Chien-Pao Energy Retrieval. So they got another Chien-Pao ready. If we use the Poltergeist, they got it back up. Luminous Energy. Let's go for Everlasting Darkness again. They use Shivery Chill, which, yeah, they don't have any water energies left in their deck. Grabber. Yeah, let's use that. What else is in their hand? Ultra Ball. And Energy Retrieval. So I feel like we still can't use the Poltergeist. If we do, they can easily Ultra Ball for the B-Roll, use Superior Energy Retrieval. Paldean Wooper, Clodsire. Because with this item lock, we're completely stopping them from using the Ultra Ball. Psychic Energy, wow, just nothing that we need. 180. If only we had Poison set up, that'd be knocked out already. 'Cause we're doing like 50 damage, at least in Poison if we had it set up. That's another Psychic Energy. Let's use the Everlasting Darkness again. They use Aerodactyl, so they can still use supporter cards. Prime Catcher. Okay, we get to negate that. They put down a Chien-Pao. Yeah, there's no way they can win this, I believe. Put down Mew. Let's start attaching energies onto Mew. Knock out the Chien-Pao. Switch and Zisu. Oh wow, and they actually go into the Chien-Pao here. They got 9 cards. There's a pretty good chance that they have enough trainer cards in there so we can get 1-hit KO for the Poltergeist. Yeah, that is insane. And they're going first here, so it's pretty ideal for us to go second. Hopefully we get a turn 1 item lock here. Nice. But we're missing the energy. Which means we'll just have to squawk all of this away. One mulligan, rescue board. So yeah, I don't see any way about this. Like, we'd have to squawk and seize, use a Salvatore, and we'll probably just lose the Far Seal Stone. Attach the cape to the Shuppet. So they buddy PAF in for the 2 basics. There's a Banette. So it looks like one got prized. Let's attach the hero's cape on it. Let's put the rescue board on the squawk. Let's use squawk and seize. Wow, we couldn't get the energy here. Let's get Mew EX. And let's Nest Ball for, I guess, a Sneasler. Hey, this will get us the energy. Wow. It's pretty bad. Let's get Wooper. Let's pass. I couldn't believe we're going to get an energy there. Eight energies and we get none of them. Salvatore again. Yeah, I'm really not liking this. Let's boss up the Pidgey. And let's put out the league headquarters just so we can get 2 cards. And we don't get an energy. This is unbelievable. We only need 1 energy here. Just 1. A switch. Let's just burn up the switch into Mew. Let's restart for 1 card. No, of course we don't get anything. Let's end turn. Jeez, look at this. They pass. Well, wow. I'm surprised they're passing this much. Arven. I guess let's get Ultra Ball, just so we can thin out this hand. Let's get the Clodsire. 24 cards now in the deck. Less than half. Yeah, let's switch out just to get rid of the switch. Let's restart for 3 cards. Okay, we finally get an energy. And I forgot to use the Toxic Wetland. Yeah, they just pass. Let's get rid of this card. Restart for a 3rd card, hopefully. Psychic Energy. Yeah, we'll take it. Let's knock out Pidgey. I wonder what's prized. Like, it must be nothing but mostly energies then. Trekking Shoes. They go into Charmander. They bench another Pidgey. They use Eerie. Which that's annoying. As soon as we built up a couple of good cards. I think they're gonna get rid of our Switch and Trekking Shoes. Yep, of course they did. Aerodactyl. Use a Toxic Wetland. Restart. Nice, we'll be knocking out this Charmander at least. No, actually. That's 70 HP. Grabber. I'm surprised they went into Pidgey. Boss. Let's use Grabber. Get rid of Zard. What do they got here? They didn't have the rare candies. Let's use Toxic Wetland. Nice, nice. There goes Pidgey again. Well, there's a Psychic Energy. Yeah, that was 2 of their Pidgeys. Yeah, as you can see. So hopefully we can go second. Nice, they're going first. Pretty ideal for us. Makes me think they have probably a stage 2 deck of some kind maybe. And we don't get the Salvatore. We could still Ultra Ball for the Lumineon and then get it like that. They Buddy PAF in, okay, so they got a decent sorting here. Wow, looks like it's gonna be Chien-Pao. Chien-Pao has definitely been trending in popularity. Then they get the 2 Frigibacks. A Nest Ball for Chien-Pao. We're probably gonna retreat into Chien-Pao to use a Shivery Chill. Yeah. Oh no, actually I don't retreat out. Okay. Let's try the Heavy Ball, I'd say. Nice. There's a Sneasler. Wow, 2 Ultra Balls got prized and a Banette. Okay, Lumineon is in the deck here. I feel like there's no need to use Squawk and Seize. Can get the Paldean Wooper. Ultra Ball for the Lumineon. And Aerodactyl doesn't help us here. Let's get the Banette. But that's pretty good turn 1 for us. We could have used Squawkabilly, but I didn't want to lose the Clodsire. I feel like the odds that they'll use Iono are pretty low. I don't think Chien-Pao really uses Iono at all. So, we'll see. So they attach energy, so they got 2 energies on a Greninja now. Rescue board. Didn't even use a Toxic Wetland. Let's go for Everlasting. Yeah, they just passed. There's not much they can do. Super Run. Really wish we could draw a Stadium card. I think we have 4 Stadium cards in this deck. And none of them were prized. So they should all be there. And they just pass. Boss. We could use that. Boss up the Bibarel. I feel like Chien-Pao could use Pokestop. They're obviously not playing it, or maybe they don't have it. They go into Chien-Pao, but they're trying to search up 2 energies. Yep, there they are. So they got a total of 6 in play. I'm gonna boss up the Bibarel here. They got 10 cards now. Yeah, I feel like there's no way they could get out of this now. It's pretty tough to get out of this item lock when you really need the back's calibers. And it doesn't look like they're running any of the middle evolutions. They use code breaking. So they're gonna get something. Probably, I want to say a Switch. They use the concealed cards. They put down Pokestop, so at least now we can use the Toxic Wetland. Nest Ball. I guess let's get another Shuppet. Let's use a Toxic Wetland. Nice, and we'll be doing 50 damage in between turns. No, just 30 actually. Yeah, because we don't have the jungle out. We have Pokestop. Yeah, as you can see. Oh good, our opponent is going first. It's pretty good that we can go second. They get a mulligan. Looks like it's gonna be the standard Charizard deck. Get one card. Yeah, they got Pigeon Charmander. Big Buddy Puffin. Look at the Bidoof and Charmander, okay. They just pass. They didn't get Rotom or anything like that. You know, I'm really not sure if we should go for the Squawk here. We still have a Banette in the deck and 3 of the Salvatore. Yeah, actually I don't think I really want Mew that much. Let's try to Squawk and Seize. Yeah, we'll get rid of one of the Clodsires. Yeah, we still have one in the deck. Let's get Lumineon. Like, they're making this really tough. Okay, now we finally got the Banette down. Let's Nest Ball for... Yeah, I'd say let's get the Wooper. Let's go for the Poltergeist. So we should be pretty well set up here. I feel like with Charizard there's a lot of pressure for the setup here. Because we are weak to Dark type. They could just one-hit KO Banette like nothing. Even with the Hero's Cape, it's a one-hit KO. Wow, we discarded 3 Psychic Energies in the process and a Banette. They use Arven, so... I'm assuming they're gonna Ultra Ball for Charmeleon here. Or go the Charmeleon route where they're gonna need to get the middle evolution. Yeah, they Ultra Ball and they got Defiant Spain. Wow, they just pass. That is pretty good for us. Let's put out the jungle. And let's force Seal Stone for the Clodsire. Because now we can get a knockout. Oh yeah, let's use the Toxic Wetland first. And go for the Everlasting Darkness again. And now then to get knocked out from the poison. See what we get. Banette. Nice. They go into Bidoof, okay. This should be a quick knockout, because if we're doing 50 damage of poison, we get to knock it out just like that. Ooh, there's a Charmeleon. I attach the Fine Spin. Really wish we had Boss. Really wish we had Boss. Let's go for the Toxic Wetland. Like, all we can do is just hope they don't draw the Charizard EX normally. Because if they do, we're basically gonna get knocked out. Yeah, they just pass. Sweet. Let's use a Toxic Wetland. Colress, that's actually pretty important. We definitely want that. Yeah, nice concede. Well, those are all the matches. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.